My name is Brandon Rohloff. I'm here representing Marino, and I'm with JC Donaldson, the creator of Being Dapper, and one of the finalists here for the Phoenix Fashion Week. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate this.
Heck yes, I'm glad to have you, JC. Thank you. All right, so I'll kind of just jump into it here right a bit because we're on a little bit of limited time.
Okay.
First, obviously, congratulations on making it. We were talking a little bit before. They actually pick about like 300 contestants to go through here, and you're one of the top 12 finalists, or is it 14?
Man, I think it's now, around there, around 14.
Around 14 finalists for you?
Yeah, believe so, yeah.
Heck yes, that's awesome. How does that feel for you to make it through a list of 300 plus?
It's a lot. There must be something about me that they thought was special.
Gotta be real special. I feel that. All right. So with about 14 chasing the title of Designer of the Year, what I was noticing is that you're one of the only ones really representing like men's fashion here for the weekend. I mean, I know there's a couple that are dabbing between the two of them and sort of like that, but you're the main one for the go-to of just all men's for the fashion for you. Now, coming up here throughout the weekend, do you think that's going to work for or against your favor going through the title of Designer of the Year?
I think it's definitely going to work for because it's stand out and it's totally completely different. It's a bold step, so I feel like definitely for.
That's good. Heck yeah. All right, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing everything you got going on here. Let's take this off. I'll block here. Oh, well, I can edit it later.
It's okay.
All right, so let's see. After becoming a finalist, you get to enjoy a 4-month-long boot camp.
Yep.
Bi-weekly here trainings. While you're going through your boot camp, did you make any new friends with any of the other designers? Or was it pretty kind of hard competition?
No, nothing like that. I think that's the issue. There is no competition. That's just made up. I feel like we're all family and we're all seeking the same goal. We're just trying to grow our brands and we can learn from each other. We have to come together.
Nice.
It's all about being unified.
Now, was there a lot of that happening? Did you guys kind of like go around here and give advice and everything?
I connected with like Rocket Streetwear. I found other people that do like rocking stuff, bands and so forth, and connected them. Cody Chris, same thing. He had a lot of different his designs, like type of machinery. Atlanta guy. Since anywhere I could find something on social media that I could possibly plug them and help them out, I did so.
Awesome.
I mean, I wasn't expecting anything in return. It was just out of the kindness of my heart.
Right. I can feel that. And that's kind of the way it goes. You give to get a little bit. Well, not to give, but you're with me. It happens. Fluctuation of the circle here for us. All right. All right. So with over 40 models competing for Model of the Year, and only half of them being male, not even half of them being males.
That's 12.
There's 12 of them. Yeah. So
I know the number because I have all 12 models.
You have all 12. That's right. As a men's fashion, you would.
I have all 12 of them.
With working throughout the models, do you have a model favorite or one that you're looking to like you hope wins the Model of the Year title?
I think equally all of them just killed it. Like that's really a hard question because I'm like, man, I saw some of the things they've gone through, all the different challenges, and they're really good. Each and every one had each one killed a challenge. Like there's certain ones like each one shine.
Okay.
I couldn't say like, oh well, like this guy, no, because everybody had their own. Like I'm like, wow, like did you see so and so do this shoot? It was amazing, but like it's really difficult. None of them really. I'm not saying none of them didn't outshine, but it's pretty equal, so it's very difficult.
Right. It's just the different so they went through like a boot camp kind of the same way you guys did? Okay.
Absolutely. On the other side, they're very competitive with different photo shoots and just different mediums of how the photo shoot went. And some were like crazy stuff like Renaissance, some were like futuristic, like some were not I wouldn't say pop art, just all kinds of different types
modern
of scenarios.
Urban, like that, yeah.
So very strange. So I was like, oh, okay, this is neat. So they did their own thing.
Right. And then getting to be a part of that too yourself there, that'd be really cool to see and everything like that.
Yeah,
give you some ideas maybe going forward on your own story.
Sure. Especially like the Renaissance. I like that.
Cool. Yeah, especially with the Prohibition in the 90s, 20s.
Yeah.
Feel that. All right. So without giving too much away here, what can we expect to see from your line on Friday?
I feel like you have an even spread of men's clothes, men's contemporary clothes. You know, everything from just casual, like very casual look, to more of I'm going out, as well as a lot of fall attire because of the season.
Yep.
And I feel like that was appropriate.
I feel that.
And definitely hardcore contemporary. So suits, you'll see some blazers, as well as you'll definitely see a tuxedo.
Nice. And this is all expanded way beyond what's available on your website right now, correct?
Correct. I have the suits available now on the website where you can go in there and make orders, but still implementing some of the new collection.
Nice.
Yep.
And how soon can we see some of the things that we'll be seeing on the line here through onto your website?
It's definitely in Q4. You'll definitely see it in Q4.
Awesome.
You'll definitely see it in Q4.
That's not far away.
I don't want to. Right, we're in Q4, so I want to definitely put that up very soon. But I want everybody to see it, and then see what people think of it first.
See the way that they get salivating about it, or they go from there.
Yeah, they get some booze or cheers. We'll see. See what happens.
I like it. All right. On to our next one here. Kind of already went over it. You were telling me you have a. The next question is anything in particular I should keep my eye open for. You have your finishing piece you're kind of giving me a little bit about here.
The finale piece.
The finale piece. That's the one we got to keep our eye out. It's going to be high end, little high gloss going for us here.
I think a lot of people will be very surprised.
All right, awesome. I'll make sure I include some photos for that.
I'm very proud of it.
Good.
Proud of it.
And you just got the materials for it just today, right? We're a day before the fashion show.
I just got it here finished today.
That's awesome.
So
That's good.
Nick of time.
Right down to the button. Now,
to the hairline.
I think one of the other male directors, he's actually not even he's showing on Saturday. I was talking to him, and he's working until Saturday to finish his line for his show.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay. What was his name again?
Orlando Dugas.
There we go.
Yeah, he's a couture designer. Makes a lot of sense because of the fine detailing. Because a lot of his work is done by hand.
Oh, dang.
So yeah, it's no joke.
For real.
A lot of man hours, and couture designers are super attention to detail. Yeah. So I understand. I get it.
Oh yeah, especially and you want to be there, and you're representing the high end, and there's other actual high end designers coming on after you, so you want to make sure you can shine with the most of them.
Yeah, you gotta shine.
I can feel that. All right. So I saw that you recently gave advice for upcoming designers and a fashion blog. I believe it was by Fabulous Arizona or Arizona Fabulous. I'll correct that on my way here. But you got your start as a fashion blogger, and you're giving advice for upcoming fashion designers. With your start as a fashion blogger, do you have any advice for upcoming fashion bloggers or people looking to make the change from fashion blogger to whatever they are blogging about, designer or so on?
Definitely do your research, know your market, don't give up. Learn systems. Systems are super important. That's what the take back for Phoenix Fashion Week. I don't know if that's one of your questions, but it's systems. Having those systems in place are critical, and I'm still building them out as we speak. And also having a really, really strong relationship with your manufacturer. That way you can actually procure your designs. If you don't have that, you don't have anything.
Right. Yeah, you just have your dreams and your ideas and a book with everything
Samples,
written out.
use social media, do what you can to present your own little mini runways, and then let the general public. That doesn't cost you anything.
Have you done any of your own little mini runways with your print?
I have done a few, and people reacted to it pretty well.
It's good to hear. I always say you've done a couple of them, and you're here at the Finnish Fashion Week, so you've been definitely getting some heads up there, so that's good.
Sure.
So, do you still blog at all?
Still blog. So, being Dapper is a lifestyle. So, the clothing, there's sometimes I'll put this watch with these type of suits. See, the difference between me and Dapper and a lot of other contemporary designers, we show you we don't just try to put you in a look, we show you how to wear it. We educate you on how to wear it.
All right.
And a lot of guys, they buy the clothes, but they don't know how to style them. So that's where being Dapper shines. So I show you I was just out there right before this interview. I was helping a gentleman out. He is an influencer for the brand, and I was styling him, and I was getting his shoes together, and he showed me some of the shoes he had, and I was like, oh no, you want to go with a round derby shoe, classic style, classic cut shoe. That way you can have style for years and years to come.
Actually pull out the full quality of the look and everything.
So definitely we still blog, and that's because that's what our brand was built upon. and we're gonna actually we're going back to YouTube. We're going back. We're coming
back to YouTube.
Coming back. That's
I
gonna
think
be a
I
good time.
pulled up your YouTube here. I
Did you?
don't want to say too much here, but it looked like you only
man.
had like a couple videos up there.
That was
like,
when I was
just starting out here a couple
I didn't
years
really,
ago.
yeah. So I didn't even know what the heck I was doing. So, but now we're gonna have more of a very strategic focus this time with YouTube and what we plan to say. Really, really good interactive videos. I've been watching a lot of the men's fashion bloggers. They're pretty good. They're good, but it's just not raw enough. And I want to take it to that raw reality level. Talking to speakeasies, subject matter experts, bringing in people, not just me, not just the guy that makes this clothes, but people that I'm talking about everybody from how to clean up your home to what type of cologne you should wear, how many sprays you should wear, how to clean your iron. These are the things that I'm missing.
Dang. All right.
So we
So
plan
you
to
want
fill
to
that.
fine tune the class of being Dapper, you know?
Sure. And then they're like, oh, and the guy also sells clothes too. You see? Making the connection with people. I feel like relationships are very important in this business.
100%. I can definitely feel that one, especially going forward in the world here today. All right, here. Next question lined up for us. All right. So I also read in the same blog that your mom has had the biggest impact on you, kind of going forward here with everything that you've had going on. So outside of your mom, who has been some of your biggest supporters?
Some of the biggest supporters, my entire family. They're just really excited to see. I've always been a really great creative person. Naturally, my mother's an artist, but she's been a naturally creative person. Just always been a businessman. Maybe not the most top-notch businessman, but it's always
spirit of an entrepreneur.
Spirit of an entrepreneur, yeah, it's always been there. So my parents have both been entrepreneurs, so I looked up to them. Seeing how they did what they did and how they built a business from nothing to something.
It's good. It's good. Yeah. I think you were trying to tell me something earlier about you were going to say something about your dad and how you were. How it was kind of a surprise and how he helped promote you with.
Oh yeah, he's helped, and my father's helped a lot as far as investing into being Dapper, investing into my dreams and so forth. He's but he's definitely a businessman. I asked for a little investment. He wanted to see a business plan, which is fair.
That is fair. That is really nice.
But that's what they do. That's what my parents do.
And your father is an active military, so
active military, and then he also has a nonprofit. It's called All Pro Dads. So I was making my dad laugh the other day. I said, technically, we kind of do the same thing. He fills in the gaps with the All Pro Dads program, where anybody could be a dad. So it's a mentorship program for kids that don't have fathers. So he goes out there and he connects with all the different schools and the Dallas DFW area, metropolitan area, and then he sets his programs up and he brings in. It's been a really great program. A lot of kids have been impacted, and just having the man in the household is big time for leadership. And then after that, my dad's helping with the younger generation. I'm helping them with just men in general and making them feel more confident about how they look and just how they carry themselves.
I can feel that.
Redignifying the man. Because like low key, we don't like to talk about it. We wear our heart on our sleeve, and sometimes we feel insecure, but we don't talk about it.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah, no guy is going to admit to feeling self-conscious about the way he's looking.
It's pride. Absolutely, it's pride.
You want to have that confidence. People expect you to have the confidence and start like that. It's just a lot better when, I agree, when somebody's there to help kind of not hold your hand, but like teach you and lead you a little bit, or mentor you. I like that one. Mentor you through that changes. So you've had your supporters. Obviously, you've had your struggles with criticism. I feel like you're going through as a designer as anybody has.
Sure.
Do you have any advice for anybody now who's struggling through like hardcore criticism or changes as they go?
Don't give up. No, go with your gut. Do not fold. Like, keep persevering. The reward, like life is a marathon. It is not a sprint. A friend of mine, and I keep saying it, and it just sticks in my head. He said, if you're not encountering doubles on the way up, you might be going the same direction as the doubles.
Dang. All right.
So you're gonna have peaks and valleys. You're gonna have struggles, but that means you're going the right direction. Sometimes I always say hate is jealousy and admiration at the same time. It's true. So when people are, because everybody has an opinion.
True.
You can't be everything. You can't be everything for everybody either. So it's artist in the eye of the beholder. So Picasso. You go to an art museum. You're like, I don't know why this painting is so amazing, but that's your opinion. That artist had a certain expression. If you see it in many brands, street brands particularly, how they have a very, very high price point, and people are like, why? But because of influencers and because of the way the brand is positioned, that's the price point, and that's it. It might not even be the most luxurious brand.
But yeah, to kind of reach your points to make sure you're trying to get your buck back, there's going to be some cost in there.
Do not stop. Do not give up. I've been in some boot camp. It was very, very hard. So psychologically, very hard. But I mean, I'm very happy that I persevered, and I'm excited for the next journey.
All right, we're saying you kind of blew up here almost, not overnight, but pretty close to it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm a t-shirt. I was a t-shirt guy.
Right. And now it's the suits and the full thing here and in the show. We're definitely doing good. I like that. All right. So for these last couple questions, we'll try to make them a little bit funner, a little bit lighter here for us.
Okay.
We'll start with an easy one. Do you know any good jokes you want to share with us? Any fashion jokes, maybe?
So what's the word for it? Intense. You know the word what?
Intense.
Intense.
Intense. What am I saying here?
Intense.
Intense. Okay.
Intense.
Yeah. I got you. There's some puns there.
right.
Yeah.
When people say
you
intense,
going camping because it was intense.
Right.
I feel it.
Right.
All right.
Intense. Yeah. Right.
All right. I feel it.
Yeah. For sure. That's a funny one from my friend Billy Getz.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Yeah. He unfortunately won't be there, but I know he'll be. I know he would want to be there to support me Friday, but
just couldn't make it for travel reasons.
He's traveling with the company. So.
All right. Fair enough. Your mom's gonna be here though. Families.
My mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, even my niece. Fortunately, she won't be joining the show because we got to take care of her. She's only one.
Oh, okay.
And then also
my
cousin. She's out of Oakland. All of that.
I guess.
Yep.
Is your dad coming out here too?
My father's coming out here too.
Heck yes.
And then a lot of the family's gonna be doing the Cox thing with the live stream.
Okay.
So they're gonna be doing that. And
that's really awesome.
Cheering me on that way.
Nice. That's good. You've definitely got a good support group. It sounds like
14 brothers and sisters.
Oh shoot.
Something fun, right?
Yeah,
you
for
said
real,
fun.
for real.
14 brothers and sisters.
14 brothers and sisters. That's a full family.
We had 15. Unfortunately, we lost one aunt. But yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. 14.
Nice. A huge family. You can't go wrong with that though. It's gotta be a lot of love going around.
A lot of love.
Good.
Trying to make them proud.
All right. So I know you're a big fan of Rohloff Lauren, but if you could work with any current designer or model, who would you pick?
Model? I don't know. Designers? I would definitely like to work with Tom Ford.
Okay, I remember you mentioned him earlier today.
Tom Ford, he did not go to school. He's like me. He didn't go to school for fashion design, but he understood the aesthetics. So he understands it. His designs are like a building. His degree was in architecture. Talked about that, right?
Yep.
So he applies that now to his design. And like I'm a modernist. Same thing. So I would love to work with him. Ralph Lauren is awesome, but I think Tom Ford is more modern, progressive.
Kind of fits more where you want to go to bring the Prohibition, the 90s, 20s era, like back up to a modernist visual to it, or?
And you asked me about the models. I wouldn't necessarily say a model necessarily. I would say more of an actor. Okay. The two actors come to mind. Idris Elba or Ryan Gosling. Oh, they're incredible.
They are.
Idris Elba, when he wears suits and he wears like top coats, he just kills it. I mean, he looks fantastic, and he has just that confidence that bestows upon the clothes that he wears. Same thing as Gosling, kills it.
He does. Gosling does kill it. He does
kill
look really good.
Yeah.
I feel that one.
Yeah.
And Gosling does look. He pulls off the Prohibition era clothing and stuff like that really well.
The third person I would want to work with as far as a model or actor would be Henry Cavill.
Nice.
Yeah. He also one of my cool movies that I like, Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Okay.
The new one. It's really cool. They did a great job.
Got yourself a full list here. I'm glad that you thought about it a little bit. All right. Moving on here. All right. Are you a dog or a cat person?
I'm a dog person.
You're a dog person? Do you have a dog?
I do not.
Dang.
Love to have one, but I just don't have a big enough backyard right now. but hopefully next year we can change that.
Fair enough. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're on the up and up, so we're hoping.
I'm focused on that. That's part of the reason, being a designer is to be able to get into a really nice condo,
Right.
have a nice dog.
Actually, have the paycheck in the paper to like celebrate your lifestyle and everything like that. I can feel that. That's good. That's good.
Absolutely.
All right. What are your plans for celebration if you take home Designer of the Year? Do you have any like big this is what I'm gonna do?
No.
Day of, night of.
No, I mean, really, I don't think anything would. If I was to take it home, I would really just want to dig into the prize and get more knowledge. I just want to gain more knowledge. That's the thing, is to go deeper and do deeper in the rabbit hole,
right,
so I can actually scale my business more effectively. The more knowledge is power, but it's even more powerful when you execute on that knowledge.
I can feel that. So if anything, it's a stepping stone. If
it
has the title, it's that much better of a stepping stone.
Sure,
for where
and
you're
then
going
if you get a chance, the opportunity is to be able to speak to other designers to inspire them and just tell them not to give up. It's kind of cool to be a part of that and be like, I saw what the other designers of the year, and they were very helpful, and just telling me what they went through, and I would love to tell them my experience and stuff, my fails and my my shortcomings, and how to be better.
Nice.
I'm actually, personally, I'm working on. I'm actually they say in Phoenix Fashion Week, you have the boot camp forever. So I'm actually working on boot camp 2.0. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
For myself.
Right.
Taking those best practices. Now I can kind of focus on it, laser focus, and then apply those.
Hone them into your own brand and everything like that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Success.
Just making it stronger.
I feel
absolutely.
that. All right, let's see here. We're getting towards the end here a little bit.
Okay.
Oh yes, to be a finalist for the Phoenix Fashion Week, obviously a big honor all on its own here. But you do look pretty young. How old are you, JC?
I am 33 years young.
33.
Yeah.
That is pretty young. That's nice. You're looking good. You're looking good,
thanks,
sir.
Man. Thanks, man.
Is that how do you know how you are aged compared to your competition this year at all? Or
it varies. Like I said, it's all around, man. I've been rocking for sure is in the 20s. Cody Chris is probably mid 20s. And it could be some. I know some of the other design or my competition. Could be they're much more mature. Because I'm in more of a mature category.
True, contemporary.
25 and 30-year-olds don't really go there.
That's not really. It's not the first dress thought when they're trying to get something.
And that's okay. I mean, the norm is the mid-20s and the early 30s are gonna do streetwear because it's the low-hanging fruit. But I mean, maybe I'm insane or crazy, but I wanted to give it a shot.
I think it's worth it, man. I think it's worth it. People wanna represent themselves better here as we're going on in the future and stuff like that. Especially when you got your world leaders and the other people not representing us or themselves as well as they could be. We want to bring that upon ourselves here going forward and stuff like that. So I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, man. So I wanted to step out the box.
Exactly. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite color, and is it your favorite color to work with too, as a designer?
Yes, blue. Royal Navy blue. I do wear. You'll see a lot of three. It's Royal Navy, white, gray, and black. And you're gonna see a lot of them on the runway.
All right, see a lot on the runway.
Look out for it.
Common theme here coming up here. The colors,
you'll
anyways.
see it. Yeah, you'll see it. You'll be like, oh yeah, JC was right. It's all four colors. I just think those colors are great, minimalistic, cool, calm you down. It looks really, really nice and clean.
True. Yeah, the black and the blue are very usually empowering, and the white's usually kind of the calming with the blue, and so I can feel that.
Yeah, balance it out.
Good. All right, I've only got 2 questions here left for us here. The second to last one here is, what is your least favorite and most favorite men's fashion item?
Man, maybe with a good one. My most favorite is a watch.
It's a watch? Okay, I can feel that. Easily accessible. They come in a bunch of different designs and everything like that.
And also you can put them in your styling. You'll see me tomorrow wearing pocket watches.
Okay, heck yes. Nice.
Pocket watches. I think that's classic. But also watch is funny. It's something that is intangible, so you can't buy it. But you have to have time.
True. Very true.
But you want to know where you're going, so you pull out the watch, and it also kind of speaks for itself. Timepiece for a man is very important.
I feel that. Because everybody's got a cell phone, and if you can have a nice, I don't know, what is it? I don't want to say manly, but the masculine addition to just having that piece out there?
Well, I mean, it
classic, it's strong.
Right, it sets you apart. I mean, like when you have that extra accessory, that means you're just really, you're on top of your day. You know, like you're like, oh, you know, it's not for everybody, but depending on what you're doing, it's good just to have a good time piece.
I feel it.
Yeah, decent. You know,
Reflects you.
Yeah, it's at least favorite. Least favorite. Cummerbund? I think.
Cummerbund?
Yeah, I hate those.
That's fair enough. That's fair
I
enough.
really hate those.
They're pretty awkward.
There's
There's not too much of a use for them. Yeah.
Nobody.
Cummerbund. I was not expecting that. All right.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Weird. And prom, nobody. I'm like, no, I don't want that. No, thank you. I'm okay.
Right.
Why?
Just kind of. I've got a stomach here. It's not. I don't need to have it covered up with some.
No.
Frivolous.
No, I'm good, man. Just give me a vest.
There you go.
Give me the vest. Give me the vest.
I'm a big fan of the vest.
I can do that.
A little bit of time into
not the cummerbund.
Not the cummerbund. It's too much. All right. Our last question here for us is. All right. So finally, when you're stuck in a creative funk, what's your go-to to get out of it?
What is my go-to to get out of it? Taking a drive and just going to either a fashionable event or just going to one of my favorite stores, or any of my favorite stores, or anything, just to go and try to just get re-inspired again.
Okay.
You know, I think that's what it is. It's like taking that drive and going to a store, and just seeing what's out there. You know, maybe going to a more edgier store, a boutique store, and be like,
just getting freshen up with designs that aren't your own and stuff like that. Just kind of like
see some color combinations, and then my second go-to is Pinterest.
Pinterest, oh yeah,
man,
Pinterest
I love
is definitely
Pinterest,
loaded.
Man. Pinterest is good. You can put in crazy stuff like the combination between grays, color combos with grays, and you can start there with a color palette, and you can build upon that.
Okay, all right. So nice drive, checking out some new fashions, and then Pinterest, just kind of like cruise around a bit. I feel it. All right.
Like turn the radio on, cruise around, look at the people, get a feel, jump in there with the people. What are the people? Where do they stand? So then, like, look at them. I get inspired all the time by just looking at a regular person. I'm like, man, I never thought about that color. And then I go back home and do a sketch. I'm like, I'm gonna make that.
Nice.
Just from that, or just from just looking at ordinary item. You know.
Your inspiration come from anything of right mindset. I like that. All right. Well, that's the end of our interview with JC. I'm definitely glad you got to join us here for us today, and I look forward to seeing you here on the Phoenix Fashion Week. Do you have any last words you'd like to say for any of our listeners here?
No, I really appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to have me, and I really hope you guys like my collection for Phoenix Fashion Week, and that don't give up on your dreams. Keep persevering. It might take time. Rome was not built overnight. Neither will you be.
There we go. You heard it from him. All right. Thank you very much, JC. You have yourself a good night, sir.
Thanks.